Hello and welcome to my review of the Continental Gatorskin folding road tyres. I've been using these for over 4 years and I've done about 12,000 kilometres on them. Not on these particular tyres that are on my bike at the moment. I think this is my third set. The first ones I had were 23Cs on my previous bike. These are 25mm. I couldn't get the old, couldn't get 25s on my previous bike because it was a bit older and there wasn't enough clearance in the frame. First of all, I'll say in 12,000 kilometres, I have never ever had a puncture. Not one. I do replace them when they start to look a bit worn. If there's any cuts, particularly in the sidewall or anything, I do just take them off. But I've had 3 sets of 12,000 k, changing them about every 4,000. You know, that's no problem at all. I do check my tyre pressure every single ride, or nearly every single ride. So they're always pumped up to the right pressure. So I shouldn't ever be getting pinch flats or anything like that. I'm not a light rider by any means. I'm about 75 kilos at the moment, but I've had these on when I was up over 85. I only replace one at a time, so if one's looking like it's particularly worn or there is a cut in it or anything like that, I only ever replace one. I don't bother doing both. The other thing as well, I'm quite good at my bike handling's not too bad. I do tend to bunny hop over anything which looks a bit dodgy in the road, get out the way of that. And similarly, avoid any crap on the ground if possible. For me, I just cannot be doing with being in the rain, being 40, 30, 100 miles away from any civilization and having to change a tyre. It's just crap. It ruins your ride. So although the punch resistance on these is absolutely brilliant, the cons to that is that they are quite heavy. They're not the lightest of tyres, and allegedly the rolling resistance isn't that great. I always take that sort of thing with a pinch of salt. They're usually tested in the lab, not necessarily out on the road anyway when they measure measure rolling resistance, and the gains to between one tyre and another are very slim. So for me, that's not a big issue. I don't race, I don't really train, so it's not really a problem for me. The other thing as well, they're not the cheapest tyres. Again, they're not the most expensive either. I think their RRP is 45 quid, but I don't think I've ever paid more than 35. And at the moment, they're 29 quid on Wiggle each. They're the folding ones. I always go for the folding ones. I find they're a little bit easier to get on the bike. So for me, I've had such great success with these. I can't really see myself, certainly not in the immediate future, swapping to a different brand or a different tyre. The gold standard, according to people on YouTube and Reddit, seems to be the GP 4000s. I think it's GP 4000s. I'm not gonna bother trying them personally. I've experimented with lots of different things in the past, and these come up trumps for me. So that's it really. If you're after puncture protection and you're on the ball when it comes to keeping them inflated, I think you'd struggle to find a better tyre than this. If you have any comments, just leave them below this video, and please like and subscribe.